Well, then, my friends, I'm back with another video reviewing episode 5 of Bleach, the 1,000-Year Blood War. And boy, episode 5 is just as good as the first one. I'm on the edge of my seat every time. I'm sorry I haven't posted anything in 2 days. I'm very lazy. I've been caught up with some other things too, so I'm sorry. Anyway, got more time to watch Naruto tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. I only have 5 arcs left of Naruto, by the way. 5 arcs. Oof. Anyway, this is a great episode. Fixing the problem. Slightly fixing the problem that episode 2 had. Without further ado, let's get into the review. So the episode opens up where we left off. Ichigo being trapped in the Garganta. Ichigo trying to get stuck. Anyway, the one that remembers the research about him, I forgot his name again. Sorry, we didn't mention it, but I forgot. Anyway, everyone in the sorcery spawn that Ichigo is on his way, but I'm just calling him Akka. Akka says that something's not right. He can't sense Ichigo's spiritual pressure. He tasks everyone to figure out what's going on. And then they attack by Jidombo. We don't know who that is. He's the guardian. He guards the gates of the Seirei, introduced in the Soul Society arc. That's the first battle Ichigo had in the arc. Oh, the big guy, who appeared again later on in the arc, and then made a reappearance in the non-canon Go Type 13 Rebellion Army arc, which was the only appearance of Kakaku and Ganju. So, yeah, I really wish they could have stuck around more. They're fun characters. I would like to see Kakaku have her own fight. Ganju had a good fight. He only had one fight, but still. He didn't do much in the bounce arc. But yeah, this is still a great episode. I loved it. Anyway, Izu's fate is still unknown. We do not know if he's dead or alive. Something we don't know yet. I like that. Because Izu's done well as a character in the past. As you know, Izu's been a great character, has some great fights. He's well developed. Especially in the new Captain Shusuke Magai arc. Amagai. He had a great fight in that arc too. I loved it. I like this first interaction of Ichigo in the series. Back in the Bound arc. It's also the best appearance of Shuhei. Well, best interactions we get. Ichigo's struggling. Meanwhile, Jay plans to finish off Orihime, Chad, and Uehara, but then he's struck down. Then we see someone put the... Well, we do not know who that person is, and we just see a blade come up to Uehara. They keep that ambiguous for the next episode, probably. Oh man, that is... Who is it? Is it Yorichi? No, wait. No, it can't be. She never uses a sword. Gotta think. What character do we know that uses a sword? More simply, with a red line. A red line doing stripes. I'd like to hear your theories on that before watching the next episode. Because... Man, I'm really loving the 1,000-Year Blood War. It is damn good. And it's worth watching all 366 episodes. No. The other day, I watched episodes 1 to 4 of the 1,000-Year Blood War dubbed in English on Disney Plus, and I have mixed feelings about the dub. I don't know, it's just the way the actors are doing it. The Japanese actors aren't doing anything different this time, and they're not doing their voices different. And some people suggest it might be because the dub actors are older. I can get that, but Johnny Bosch is still being consistent with his voice over the years. True, maybe it's because he had to put on a British accent back in 2012 when he played Jonathan Joestar in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yes, he actually did play Jonathan Joestar. Look it up. He's also pretty consistent in Yokai watching him. Well, even after before House and Blood came back, he was still consistent over the years, being a lot of other stuff. Especially playing Gil Tomioka in Demon Slayer. Yes, he's been the voice of that character. Now, the last time we saw Gil was about 2 years ago, I think. Oh yeah, season 3 is supposed to be premiering in 2 months. Yeah, actually, no. No, it premieres in April, but I know the screen is available in March. So he's pretty consistent with his voices. Anyway, when I watch the Sonic Joke, I'm going to give my full opinions out how my opinion of Demon Slayer has changed since I first started watching it back in 2021. One night when season 3 drops, I'm going to tell you about how my opinions of the series have changed. You know, after reading the entirety of the manga and watching many different shonen's Jump stories. Yeah, I suppose I'll tell you about that when I can. Also, almost done on part 3 manga. Like, all I have left is the battle between Bella, Ice, and Dio. Those are the only 2 stand battles we got left. Oof, it's gonna be a real emotional one. So subscribe to my manga channel, Crazy Diamond, for that planned review. I'll finish it as soon as I can. Hell, I may read it after this video. Anyway, so I said, mixed opinions of the dub, how the actors are doing the voices slightly different. I know. It just doesn't sound right to me. Maybe it's because I binged maybe because I watched 366 episodes dubbed, and I used those voices the way they were. Oh well. Even that's not good. Even when the old more episodes are dubbed, I can at least watch the films with the original when the dub cast is doing the old voices. Also, don't know, I watched Rurouni Kenshin episodes 1 and 2 in Japanese on Funimation. And, oof. Not really much of a fan of Kenshin and Kao's Japanese actors. Now, for some reason, Kenshin is played by a female in Japan. These are reboot pics in that. It's very confusing, okay? I don't know why they cast a female. And it turns out there are 2 dubs of Rurouni Kenshin. I didn't know about that. Like, no doubt there were 2 dubs. I'll talk more about that in the next Rurouni Kenshin review. Because there's not that many anime arcs left to watch. Because some other stuff too, but still. I'm not really a fan of watching the old series in Japanese, but I got to get from any of the original cast before the reboot comes out sometime this year. Oh yeah, we got Ayakashi Triangle coming out next week. On Tuesday. And we got a official leak of... We got a proper leak of Yugo Sky Precure with unique designs. I already talked about it in a short. I didn't get much detail because the short went quicker this time. Anyway. So far in this battle, there's only one victor in this fight. True victor so far in this battle. So, yeah. We do not know who the person is that cut down Jay. I'm sorry I can't remember his actual name, because Jay, I'm just calling them by the... If I remember the letters, I'll just call them by them if I can't remember their names. Anyway, maybe the person that attacked Jay, that sliced down Jay, might have been Yorichi. We haven't seen her yet. Or she may come in for a last minute save. Who knows? Ichigo's struggling to get out. And here on the phone tells what bad things are happening over there. After hearing Rugia's voice believing that he will come, he's gonna confidence and boast that not gonna let anyone die. He's gonna protect them all as he tries his best to break out. It's a great moment. We won't get back to Ichigo for quite a bit. Aka's still having trouble. Luckily, there's Ichigo's and the members are still alive. Trying to figure out how to get open the Garganta. Meanwhile, Byakuya and Renji are busy fighting the mask guy. Byakuya again badly wounded. Byakuya notices his limbs shaking. He wonders if it's a poison or something. But the guy in the mask tells him it's fear. And goes on spouting nonsense about fear. He's like the scarecrow. Basically his spiritual is Reishi can bring out the fears inside your body even during death. That's why they were screaming earlier. Alright, it's actually a real good disturbing image when Byakuya is thinking of, that he's going to overcome the fear, may need to protect someone. When you see him with Rukia, then a gruesome image happens as her face turns to more skull-like with her eyes popping out. And most of her hair gone. It's gruesome. I like it. I give it a thumbs up. By the way, once I'm done on the Bleach anime, properly rewatching it in Japanese, I'm going to give a full review on the entirety of the series, my opinions and how I got into it and stuff. So look forward to that in the future. But anyway, Byakuya still gets injured, gets stabbed again. And this is best to fight. Oh, it's not good. Yeah, this guy uses his own bankai against him, barely wounding him multiple times. Reggie tries his best to step in the fight. After you'll say that Zenbo Zakura does not belong to you. And seeing the captain seeing Byakuya get injured, Reggie has had enough and tries to use his bankai before getting kicked by the guy in the wrestler mask, being badly wounded. Ruki also gets wounded trying to reach her brother. And Byakuya is also wounded as his sword breaks, seemingly like he's dead. And he begs Ruki for forgiveness. Epic somber note. Meanwhile, more fights are going on. As the Quincy King is showing up with one of the other Steinritters. And guess who shows up? Kenpachi Saraki. He's managed to take down 3 Steinritters. He makes the third one, he struggled against the third one. The other 2 he just easily killed. Hell, the second one he ripped his throat out. My god, that's gruesome. Yeesh. You gotta appreciate the gore. Okay, so this is not much I can be sensitive about. I am sensitive to gore, but not super sensitive. I can get through bits of it. So, but if you have very weak stomach, I suggest you not watch this. I know if you watch a Bleach for a while, and you want to watch House Near Blood War, it's your choice. But I'm just warning you, you shouldn't watch it if you're sensitive to all this stuff. Anyway, Kenpachi wants to kill the Quincy King, and so we don't know what happens next after he lunges at him. We won't find out until much later. Meanwhile, Shuhei is struggling in his battle. And the guy he's fighting reveals that he's the one who killed Sasakibe. Squad 1 lieutenant. And the head captain shows up. Trying to get his revenge. So the Stormwatcher uses his Bankai. Uses Sasakibe's Bankai. And he mentions that Sasakibe hasn't used that Bankai in over 2,000 years. 2,000 years, so we finally get to see the Bankai in action. As we get a glimpse of when Yamamoto saw that Bankai in action for the first time. This sequence shows surprised that that's Lieutenant Sasakibe's Bankai. He didn't know there was another Zanpakuto that could control the elements other than Hyoimaru. What about Rukia Zanpakuto, Sedeno Shiryuki? Like, both are ice-type Zanpakutos. True, the way they manipulate the ice is different, but it's still elemental themed. So, that's true, I think about it. There's no other character in the 13 Koga squad that has an elemental Zanpakuto. So, yeah, it's true. Trying to think here though. Other than the head captain, he uses a fire fiend Zanpakuto. Ryakujuke, Rinjin-juke. I can't remember his Zanpakuto's name, okay? I'm sorry. Anyway, the Bankai strikes head captain as he reminisces 2,000 of Sasakibe 2,000 years ago. We actually get to see young Yamamoto for the first time. He only had one scar on his head. It was part of the Genryu style. The Genryu style. And Sasakibe is one of his followers in a way. What's the problem? Yamamoto suggests that he should become a student then, but he doesn't want to become his student. Because he'll doesn't want to imitate him. A true second right hand man will come up with their own techniques in case the one he's with can't fight. Is not struggling him out. And that's really good, seeing a young Sasakibe. Like, you can literally tell he's got the same hairstyle. And his hair's the same freaking colour. Just no mustache. This was 2,000 years ago. Anyway, Sasakibe, he has been gone about a month. He hasn't been at the place in a month anyway. And he says I just go from Yamamoto because he's not head captain at the time. Tells Yamamoto he's able to use Bankai. He learned how to use Bankai. Then treats Yamamoto and tells him that try striking down with that Bankai. So yeah, out in the open, and Sasakibe uses his Bankai. Well, it didn't take him down, but the Bankai managed to scar him. And that scar is the second one on his head. Yes, he gained that second scar from Sasakibe. That's very good, interesting to know. He's been loyal to Yamamoto from the beginning. This makes up for the content of his funeral. You know, it makes up for that. Because they kind of important moment from the manga that goes over the character was to learn more about him. And now we learn a bit more about him here. So that kind of makes up for it. Sort of. Anyway, imagine to the story here that Bankai was weak. And he knows Sasakibe's Bankai isn't weak. And easily takes him out with one hit. With head captain Bowen, he's going to slaughter all those rebels. As he heads off. All the other everyone else in a senses how bad the captain is. How bad he is. And that motivates the ones that tell to get back up and keep fighting no matter what. And that's really cool. The head cannon motivates them. As we see Kaiser fighting. We even see a glimpse of Momo with her new look, running with Shinji, who's got a wound on his shoulder. He's been wounded, actually. You can see blood on his shoulder. Like, you can see blood on this side of the shoulder. Wait, Mom was one. I think that was Momo. She was wearing her hair down. Guys, a few hairpins in. And she was wearing a lieutenant badge. So, we just really hear Rose's thoughts. We don't know, and we all got to see what Kensei thought about Shuhei, not through dialogue, but through what we saw in the ending of the original anime after Fullbring arc. It was a lot like Captain Konomura at the gate, Konome's grave, a friend of Kamine who's dead. We're all fighting there. That's what the episode ends. We get a post-credit scene though of the Quincy Kid holding a lifeless Kenpachi. And we plan to finish him off, but then Head Catcher Yamamoto shows up, telling him it's been a long time, and now he's gonna take his life. Something he should have done over 1,000 years ago. Ending the episode, and I'm very hooked. Ever since episode 1 of this story, I've been hooked. Like, I've been hooked on this anime. I really have. It's a real 10 out of 10 for me. I've been enjoying every single bite of it. Brilliantly animated. I'm looking forward to watching episode 2. Hopefully I won't take another break in reviewing this time. I really shouldn't. I don't know why I did, because I was probably lazy, but... Oh, before I go, actually, I wanted to show you this. My pen did come, and let's just see what it looks like on me. It's not properly, it's not exactly proper, but... tricky to sort out. I'm not gonna tie, so I didn't tie it myself. I was getting the Shippuden headband. It cost me around $4.99, I think. Also, that One Piece ring did come in post. I bought it. Oh. Ah. Here it is. The One Piece ring I ordered, which came today. It's the cheapest one. Contains Loopy, the Straw Hat Flag. But I don't think wearing 2 rings feels right for me. So, I might give this to someone else. I'm a big One Piece fan, yes, but I don't know, I just like the Naruto ring. I just like wearing this one there. See? So, yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, be up to date, or videos that comes in the future. I will see you guys tomorrow for more Bleach 1000 Year Blood War along with Naruto. Kill Phoenix out.